A lot of us introverted women enjoy and recharge best when we have our alone time. But how do we handle the times when we are actually isolated and we feel alone? Hmm. Hello, I'm De'Ara, the introvert that has come a mighty long way with coming out of her shell. And in this video, I'm going to give 7 ways to handle loneliness. And let's jump right on in. Tip number 1, take care of yourself. Now, this may seem like a given, but you'll be surprised at how people really don't take care of themselves. So no wonder you're feeling lonely. By take care of yourself, I mean you need to make sure that you're taking care of your emotional and physical well-being. So make sure that you're getting enough sleep. That's my biggest issue. That you eat healthy, that you're exercising, and also engage in activities that make you happy and that bring you peace. So for me, I haven't been doing it, but I'm going to be getting back into it. I like to do local acting projects, and I was in acting classes and workshops, and it was happy for me being able to express myself through other characters. And then in acting classes doing like improv skits and games. And I also enjoy making videos like this. And when I stopped doing both, I felt extremely lonely. So now that I'm back making videos again, it has cut out a lot of that loneliness that I have been dealing with. Number 2, identify your triggers. So identify when you're feeling lonely, why you're feeling lonely, at what times. Identify it so that way you are aware. So for example, when I would be on social media a lot, like Facebook and Instagram, I would get very sad a lot. I would get very sad, and I was just oblivious as to why. And it's because y'all already know, it just looks like everyone is just living and loving and enjoying life. They got friends, they're going on trips, they're doing this, they're doing that. So it would make me feel very alone. Like, dang, it seems like I'm the only person that doesn't have any friends, that is not dating. I don't have a boyfriend, and I'm not getting out. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. So what I had to do, since I realized that social media was a trigger for me, I limited my social media use. So I barely get on Facebook. There's times where it could be like 2 months before I hop on Facebook. And then I've been getting on Instagram less and less because I barely be posting on there anyway. I just be on there scrolling. So number 3, intentionally connect. So actually put yourself out there so that way you can be around people and make new connections. And when you're making new connections with people, make sure that you nurture those new connections, meaning make sure you reach out to those people, because that's been what has kept me from making connections and making friends with people. Like, I meet people and, we had cool conversation, we were vibing, we exchanged numbers, or there were times where I'm like, dang, I should have got her number, or we would exchange numbers and I wouldn't follow up with the person. So follow up with people, reach out. Or sometimes I would reach out to a person that I met and they wouldn't really get back to me like that. So I'm like, okay, I guess they don't care. But no, I should have reached out again, because sometimes people are busy and sometimes people are going through things. Now, if they don't respond back to you after that, then I would quit. But just in general, be intentional about connecting with people. And when you do meet someone that you vibe with, actually follow up with that person, because that's been my biggest mistake. So follow up with people. Numero 4, regularly reach out to people. Because you may be feeling lonely because you don't be reaching out to nobody. So no wonder you feel lonely. So regularly reach out to your family, to your friends, if you're cool with certain colleagues. And when I say regularly, I don't mean like every single day, but just keep those people in mind. Regularly reach out to those people, because those are the people that can be there for you, that you can get together with. If you're going through something, they might tell you something funny. But if you're not reaching out to anyone, then no wonder you're feeling lonely. Like sometimes you feel lonely because it really is your fault. 5, challenge your negative thoughts. So like how I stated before, understand what your triggers are and then ask, well, why do I feel lonely? Is it because I'm literally lonely? Or is it because I'm not doing anything about it? I'm not getting out. I'm not engaging in an activity. I'm not going for a walk. I'm not doing my favorite hobbies. Challenge those negative thoughts. And I remember this was several years ago. I never read it. Shame on me. I think it's Joyce Meyer's book, I think it's Battlefield of the Mind. I never read it, but my mom gave it to me. Shame on me. But I remember reading a couple of pages of it. And Joyce Myers was saying that our minds, it's constantly a battlefield, which means she was saying how every single day we're going to have to battle through those negative thoughts. So it's truly a battlefield. So you have to challenge those negative thoughts. You can't just dwell in it. Number 6, sometimes you can't do it all on your own and you need to seek professional help. Don't be ashamed. If you've tried these tips, but you're still just feeling super lonely, sometimes you need help. Seek a counselor or a therapist. And numeral 7 is to be patient and relax, meaning sometimes you just have to accept loneliness. And you may be saying, dear, what you talking about? Meaning it don't matter whether you're introverted or you're the most outgoing woman in the world. Hey girl, it doesn't matter. Everyone goes through loneliness at some point. Everyone goes through loneliness. And if you've done all the previous steps and you still feel lonely, then that simply means that there are literally factors that we cannot control. So there's going to be times where we're doing what we can, but nothing is changing. There's nothing that you can do about it, but it's how we navigate through that loneliness. And I hope that these tips will help you to cope with those times when you are lonely. Thank you, ladies. Bye.